Rockstars. Welcome to Recording Studio Rockstars. My name is Lij Shaw, and this video I want to show you a quick walkthrough of a cool plugin I'm checking out. Basically, it's modeled after the Euro Rack, which is a modular rack synthesizer system where you can put different components in, patch it all together, and create your own sounds. Softube has created a really great plugin that allows you to recreate this in a rack in a plugin format, create an endless array of sounds. In fact, it's way too much to jump into in just one video, but I thought I would at least give you a quick introduction to it, show you what it looks like, and flip through some samples so you can hear the sounds, because that's where it's really all about. All right, here's the first page. When you pull it up in the default mode and you're ready to load in a different module, you see that you have the Doepfer modules. These are all individual synth modules that do different things like create oscillators, filters, control voltage routing, all kinds of stuff. Then you have the Intellij modules over here that do more complex stuff. I believe this is similar in a way to what goes on with a Roland SH101, if I remember right. You have DAW and MIDI interfacing. So these will help you interface your MIDI keyboard with the plugin so that you can play notes. You've got a whole effects section. You have the heartbeat section, which is the drum modules. You can put the individual drum modules in here and trigger those. You've got a complete Roli controller, so you can interface this with your Roli, which is super cool. Mixer commands, so you can just kind of blend different sounds together. Then you have the sequencer option. So these are like multi-step sequencer. You can do 16, 8-step sequences, and just a variety of ways to create cool sequence sounds that will sync up to your MIDI clock when you're playing your Pro Tools session if you want, and other things. Other utilities for routing. There's performance controllers that make it easier for you to reach for one knob and control a bunch of stuff, and just a whole series of cool things. But let me go right to the heart of it. If you wanted to add one of these plugins, you would just come up here, pick a voltage controlled oscillator, for example, and then double click on that. Now it puts it in here and you have a voltage control. Let me turn my volume down and we'll just see if we can take the output of this and run it straight to a speaker and start to get a sound on this guy. There you go. You can already hear it. So this is that's the simplest form of doing something, and that is literally just taking an oscillator, running it straight to the output. So once you start stacking a bunch of these things, you can create more complex sounds, and it takes a little while to kind of create each one of these. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and show you a quick sampling of some of these sounds, because there's a ton of presets in here, and there's some really great sounds, and that's kind of a quick way to get a sense of what's possible with this. So I'm just controlling the sounds from my keyboard over here. Just a straight up Axiom, simple keyboard. It just lets me kind of play this as we're flipping through so you can hear what they sound like. So the first batch are all just like cool bass, different bass sounds. Here's a dubstep bass. So we'll jump forward now to some of the effects stuff that's built in here. Let's move on from leads to some of the percussion sounds. So here's some percussion presets right here. Also got some string patches in here. We can see what these are all like. Probably very simple model. Synthmorphic artifacts. Let's see what this is all about. All right, cool, rock stars. That just gives you kind of a quick walkthrough so you can hear a bunch of sounds out of this. That'll get you inspired. If you dig the sounds, you're likely going to really like this plugin. This is a real opportunity to just learn about the basics of synthesis. It's no end of fun just playing around with all these sounds and messing with it. If you want to make sounds that sound like the next episode of Stranger Things and you want to do it in your computer, this is a great place to start because you can create all those kind of old school analog sounds and really modulate things and come up with cool ideas. If you want to learn more about Softube, just go to softube.com and you can click through and check out a number of these different products they have. They've got the modular rack, the Intellij Rubicon. That's one of the ones I was showing you. You can learn more about Heartbeat. And there's even more stuff that I haven't even checked out yet, like the Buchla plugins and, different Moog stuff. So very, very super cool. I think you'll have a blast learning how to do synthesis using these tools. Kind of wish I had this stuff when I was starting out. It was a lot harder to get hold of hardware synthesizers and start messing and playing with this stuff. A lot easier to get some plugins and get this stuff going. And these sound great. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like, share, subscribe, comment below and just let us know what you think. I know I'm just flipping through sounds, but tell me if you dig any of these sounds and if you want to go check these out yourself. And if you got any comments about what you think, drop it in below. Thanks for watching. Cheers.